Welcome to Belfast and day 2 of the UK's Strongest Man competition. It's Group B, only 4 to go through to the final. Jimmy Marku, he leads the rankings at the moment. Just 1 point behind him is Dave Warner. Big battles ahead. But eliminated Rob Frampton and Martin Jones. These two go out, so 6 remain, with only 4 to go through to the final. Lots and lots on offer.
Hello and welcome. Here we are in Belfast for day 2 of the UK Strongest Man competition 2009.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but rain is forecast for later on. But let's not dwell on that right now. After day 1 in Group B, all the talk is about one man, Jimmy Marku.
Well, Sam, what can I say about Jimmy Marku? In recent performances, he hasn't been performing too well. But after day 1 leading, clearly he's on top form at the moment.
Absolutely, and not a lot of people know this about Jimmy, but he is a salsa dancer. So let's go right now and meet the athletes and the giants from Group B.
Andy Kearney, 29, Dumbarton, Scotland. Biceps, 19.5. Chest, 56 inches. Height, 6'1", weight, 140 kilos.
Paul Carter, 38, Gravesend, England. Biceps, 23 inches. Chest, 68 inches. Height, 6'5", weight, 29.5 stone.
Bertie Clark, 42, Clark, 42, Makara, from Northern Ireland. Biceps, 18. Height, 5'10". Weight, 17.5 stone.
My name's Jimmy Marku, 34, from Harrow in London. Biceps, 19 inches. Chest, 50 inches. Height, 5'11", weight 138 kilos.
I'm Dave Mir, I'm 32 years old, I'm from Tamworth in Staffordshire, and I'm here for England. Biceps, 23.5 inches. Chest, 58 inches. Height, 6 foot, weight 150 kilo.
Dave Warner, 40, Ballymoney, Northern Ireland. Biceps, 21 inches. Chest, 56 inches. Height, 6 foot, weight, 135 kilos.
So to kick off day 2 of the qualifier of UK Strongest Man, the giant table lift. It's all about lifting the heaviest weight.
Jeff Capes, you've been there many times before. Just take us through the technique once again on this particular event.
Again, Stuart, they've got to put the whole back on the back. They've got a handle to hold on to. So it's a bit of a bench press and a three-quarter squat in the meantime. So it's a combination of a complete lift.
And I guess the body structure plays a big part in how successful you can be here. Long levers, not necessarily helpful.
No, it's opposite. Obviously, Dave Mir here, he'll find it a little bit difficult, but he's got massive arms, great legs, and good lift. So he didn't take too long doing the first opener for him.
No, indeed not. Now then, who's next up? Dave Mir, big fella. The tall ships in town. And the crowds milling around both the harbour and this venue. Paul Carter then attempting 375 kilograms with such ease. Absolutely superb lift by Paul Carter from Gravesend in Kent. So next man up, Andy Kearney. Now Andy Kearney is currently third. Now that's third overall. And that means that he's going to be one of the contenders in the final, that's for sure. Oh yes, beautiful lift. Absolutely superb. No problems there.
Simple techniques, Stu.
Well, Dave Warner, currently second overall, is certainly one of those who we should be look forward to seeing in the final. This is 375 kilograms. The 300 just as a warm-up, they've all done that. Oh, lovely lockout that was. That's 375. So it looks as though we're going to get a full house on the 375 kilogram. Just taking our attention away from the lifters just for a moment. My goodness. Now, Jimmy Marku, we've already established him in first place overall, and that is evidence of why that is the case. Very dynamic and athletic, this man, and so everyone successful at 375 kilograms. Bertie Clark then, 375 gone. It's 455 kilograms here. It's all of a sudden gone up very, very heavily, and he says no. He says absolutely not. That's it. Not going any further. Well, it's understandable, isn't it, that Dave Mir has got a little bit of a limp there. He's pulled half pulled a calf in the truck push and then dropped the stone on his right knee and limping away, but not giving up here, and he's got the thumbs up on that as well. But you can see Jeffy is struggling though, isn't he?
He's definitely struggling now, Stu, and he's finding it very difficult to walk, and he's cramped into that position, don't forget.
Well, Paul Carter, another attempt at 455 kilograms. He's locked out as well as those big arms will allow.
Big boy there, Stuart, big boy. He's all squashed in there and he just pops it out like a coiled spring.
So Andy Kearney looking for 455. Just taking a deep breath, concentrate, get inside, establish a firm grip, wide grip, back up on, or the shoulders up on that machine. You were talking earlier about the whole of the back, but I suppose it depends on leg length, doesn't it?
Again, it depends on the individual, of course, and it's a bit of a bench press, upside down bench press, Stuart, as well. So you're driving your arms and your legs together and trying to get your squat position into play. He didn't do it.
No, he didn't. And he shakes his head, and I think that means he's finished. So just 375 is max. Look at the crowds here in Belfast. It's been an absolutely magnificent occasion all around the harbour area and to this area too. Now then, what about Dave Warner? Now Dave is a real threat for this competition. He looked very, very solid. He's in good shape.
Yeah, getting well set there, Stuart. Shoulders in a proper position. It's got to be dead centre, and off he goes. Well done.
Yes, that was a very, very good lift indeed. You're quite right. Everything has to be symmetrical in this situation. And once again, he's got those heavy boots on, which gives him the stability that he needs to extend those legs. Jimmy Marku next. Now then, what can he do? 4:55. That looked good to me, and it looked good to the judge. The thumbs up, just right of picture. That limp is getting worse and worse, isn't it, Dave Mir? But he's so determined, you know. He's not going to give in on this unless he really has to.
I like his attitude, Stuart. Never give in, never die. Just go for it. Do your best.
Big Dave, his nickname, and he's living up to that at the moment. He's 32 years old now. Oh gosh, it's not going to go, is it?
No.
That's nowhere near.
He's putting a lot of pressure on that knee joint. And I'm sure he's finding it very, very difficult to apply the pressure to the floor.
And I should think that the point there is to apply the pressure to the floor symmetrically, because he must be favouring his left leg, and that can't be helpful at all.
I wouldn't want to do a one-legged squat with that, would you? No way. He's coming in again. Well done, Dave. No.
So Dave Mir comes out with 375, then 455. And 455 is max. This is getting very, very heavy indeed. Well, Paul Carter is going for 530 kilograms. Oh, look at that. Absolutely superb. Straight up, terrific power to get that huge weight moving. Dave Warner, 530 kilograms. Succeeded at 455. Now then, can he go better?
I think he's a little bit forward, Stuart, but he's done it. Well done, Dave.
Yes, he has, isn't he? And that was most emphatic in the end. So that's 530. Jimmy Marku, same weight. Now, just now, I think you made a comment that it looked as though he was struggling a little bit on the last weight. We'll see.
Yeah, he's still struggling there, Stu. He's finding this one a little bit too much for him.
His feet are quite well back, aren't they, from the...
They're not balanced. Yeah. Put a lot of force on his arms there, Stu, rather than his big, strong glute muscles.
Yeah, so Jimmy Marku goes out with a best of 455 kilos. Well, the new weight is 605 kilograms. Now that's big. He's got a max of 530 at the moment.
He's got to do it from a set position, Stu, and really applies the force as quickly as he possibly can to get that lockout position.
Well, I must say that I don't know, what are your comments on lockout on that?
Well, again, you know, the legs can be locked out. He's a tall guy, so he's obviously gone to the required distance, but his arms were still bent. So, you know, it looked a bit awkward, but the result was good.
Well, displays happening all over the place here in Belfast. And let's hope that Dave Warner can put on a display as well. He's asking the crowd to get involved because 605 kilograms, everyone else has failed except Paul Carter. So there's a chance to tie in on the lead on this particular one.
You might find this a little bit tough, Stu.
No. He just felt that, and that was enough. No, fair dues, he said. Paul Carter, you're the man. 605 kilograms to win it.
I needed that win to get me fired up for the rest of the day and hopefully make it through to the final.
Next event's the Stones. You're a big man. Do you fancy your chances in that?
I'm quite good on the Stones. The max stone is 185 onto an oil drum, so should do well today on the Stones.
Well, we'll wait and see about that, but he certainly did well here, didn't he? 6 full points over Dave Warner with 5, then Dave Mir and Jimmy Marku 3.5, Andy Kearney 1.5, Bertie Clark 1.5. And remember, these points carried over to the points of day 1. So day 1 and day 2 added together, and there it is. Dave Warner 31, Jimmy Marku 30.5, Paul Carter in third, 25 points.
They call him Cuddles, you know.
Cuddles?
Paul Carter's called Cuddles.
A guy that just lifted 605 kilograms is named Cuddles.
Absolutely. I mean, perhaps it's because if he asks for a cuddle, you're not exactly going to say no.